Gets it inside. And the turnaround jumper there by Samad. Not really a good look for Arlington. And they're saying that he did not, I believe he did not completely get out of bounds on the inbound pass, or he may have stepped on the end line. Barlow set to inbound for Arlington. Behind the pick, Barlow hits the open jumper. Cuts it to 1. Waltham, the 7-6 lead. And almost a pass intercepted by Barlow. And Noel gives Arlington a 1-point lead. Hines gets it inside to Stanton. Stanton turnaround jumper. Good defense by the Spy Ponders there. Barlow. We'll try
Super defense.
Good defense.
Unbelievable.
Wow.
I think Barlow thought he got fouled on that shot. He showed Level the crossover, but then didn't bite on the drive and blocked the shot. Excellent defense.
Brado. Cross court. Good ball movement by Waltham. Hines got a good look there, but it was Noel with the rebound to the outlet to Barlow. Barlow.
Look at the speed. It's just amazing.
And a foul, I think, may go against Jeff Hines. Jeff
Barlow and Hines play in the summertime for the AAU League, wearing the same number, as you can see. They seem to elevate their games when they play each other, both of them.
Well, Barlow at the line. Hits the first. Luis Ortiz checks in for Lovell. No, they're actually going to change that around. Actually, Steve Stanton will leave the game for the Hawks.
This is the kind of game where Ortiz could actually have an excellent game. It's more wide open. There's a lot of running, a lot of shooting, as opposed to the slowdown type game where Ortiz doesn't seem to have found his role yet. This is the kind of game where he could actually have an excellent game.
Well, the Hawks again step on the end line. Noel will try the shot, and the shot is blocked by Lovell. Amazing defensive player, Chris Lovell. So much like Chris Lovell's playing whoever has the ball. Noel will try the 3. Won't go. Pianadosi gets the outlet pass to Hines.
Cristoforo, no match for Hines.
Hines with a stunner step.
Dribble.
Prado on the rebound attempt. And here comes the Spy Pond. Is pushing it up now. Waltham getting back on defense. Barlow. Noel will try the 3. And hit the 3. Arlington now with a 5-point lead, 12-7. Lovell to Hines, playing catch outside. Ortiz, inside pass to Pianadosi, touch pass to Lovell, will try the shot, won't go. Ortiz fighting for the rebound. Barlow saves it to Samad, and here comes Phil Barlow once again. Just a 1-point victory for the Spy Ponders last time they met a month ago in Arlington. Nice defense there by Pianadosi. Ball winds up in Cox's hands. And the 3-point attempt by Cristoforo. Hits right there, and right now, Scott, with the Barlow penetration, he's drawing a lot of defense, and the Arlington Spy Pond is getting a lot of good looks outside.
Well, the problem is that nobody can take him on really one-on-one, and Lovell has done a great job thus far, but you have to help when he drives to the basket. You just don't have a choice, and what that does is they have 2 other guards that are just proficient at shooting the 3-point shot, and they had, I think in the last game, 16 threes, and it's you score more 60% of your points from behind the 3-point line. I mean, they're just so dangerous.
It's amazing. I believe David Noel scored 36 points in that last game, and 30 of it coming on three-pointers.
Hey, he didn't make a free throw the whole game. He had 36 points. And Barlow had 31 in that game, so. The Arlington zone's been working thus far.
Here comes Barlow now, bringing it up for Waltham. They trail by 8. Ortiz outside, won't go. Fratto fighting inside for rebound. Will come down with it. Can't get it. Ortiz with a power move there on the rebound. Nice work inside by Luis Ortiz, getting that rebound and putting it back up. 6-point Arlington lead. Barlow with Lovell on him. Fight through a pick. Noel. Wow. Noel picking up where he left off last 2 times he's played. Another 3 for Noel. Inside, Fratto.
There it is.
It's hit, it is fouled, will go to the line.
There's nobody down there that could stop Fratto on Arlington.
Brad Zarnowski checks into the game for the Hawks. Tom Marchitelli also in the game. Apparently Tom's been battling the flu, according to Paul Grady. Arlington now by 6. As Fratto completes the 3-point play. Cristoforo can't hit it. The outlet pass. And maybe one pass too many there as Fratto elects to throw the ball. A down outlet pass there. Collected by Noel. Nice play to keep it from going out of bounds. Noel with Ortiz on him. Time coming over for the double. Barlow now wide open. And that time, Phil Barlow caught in the air, and a big break for the Spy Ponders as they were fortunate to maintain possession. Shot clock at 13. Barlow, Marchitelli tries to get it inside and does. And the turnaround jumper there by Samad. Arlington with the 8-point lead. 20-12. Zarnowski, Ortiz. Zarnowski getting it inside. Fratto. Fratto, turnaround, won't drop.
Oh,
Barlow
head fake just burnt
great move there. And you saw that, Scott. Barlow with the head fake on Zarnowski. Left him at the free throw line. 10-point lead now for the Spy Ponders. Ortiz will try the 3. Won't go.
That's his shot right there, though.
Cristoforo with the rebound. Barlow once again. And the foul outside. Might go against Ortiz. No, it will go against Zarnowski. Spy Ponders with good court awareness. They almost seem to know exactly where the other player is going to be on the court at all times. Nice backdoor steal there by Hines. Hines will go to the hoop.
Oh, he got
Just off, and then a block inside by Noel.
Barlow just grabbed Hines' arm in the way of the basket and just ripped it, and nobody called the foul. That was so obvious. It's amazing.
Lovell. No look pass inside to Pianadosi. And Mark Pianadosi on the board. Barlow. Lovell on him. Right through the pick there. Outlet pass. And the shot won't go. Cristoforo And I think they're going to get Samad on a foul.
If you notice, the Hawks should have an advantage in the second half because of the fact that I don't believe Arlington's made one single substitution yet, and they will not. They're not a deep team, whereas the Hawks will play probably 9 or 10 guys in this game.
22-14 is your score. Hines, level, inside pass, and almost too hard there as Pianidowski came up with a handle, but a nice play there to steal the ball back. Can't go. Samad with the rebound.
That is an offensive foul. Should be. Foul is arguing, but it definitely was. There's no question.
Barlow not happy with that call, but Hines seeing the play develop. And out of control, Phil Barlow barrels over Hines. He picked up his first foul. Waltham trying to chip away at this lead. Arlington has led by as much as 10. Three-pointer Hines. Won't go. Hit the, looks like the suspension. Some substitutions now. Roger Perry will check into the game. Ryan Cox sitting down.
They can start the shot clock any time now. It's not even ticking.
Samad. Inside. Samad misses the two-footer. Break for the Hawks. Level. Inside of Pianidowski. The head fake and Level will bank it in. Now Waltham double team Barlow. Good ball movement there. And Samad will hit it. Joe Cacciatore wanted to travel up off the bench. Pianidowski. Again, identical play.
The zone is weak in the paint.
Chris Level back-to-back hoops inside Samad. Might have been tipped inside by Pianidowski. Pianidowski inside. The turnaround. The Hawks cut it to a 4-point game.
And did you, Phil, honestly think that this wasn't going to be another great game?
Not a doubt. Not a doubt. Obviously, two teams that know each other very well. And really, like you said earlier, Scott, these teams really bring out the best in each other, I think.
It's amazing. I mean, we came down here last week and saw a sleeper game. And then this game is just, the level of intensity is just so much higher than that last game that we did. It's amazing. Both teams are very similar, and when they play each other, they always score somewhere around 90 points.
Well, 5 minutes, 23 seconds left in the first half. Arlington with a 24-20 lead. Arlington actually led at one point, 22-12. Waltham right now on an 8-2 run that has closed the gap to 4. Barlow will dish it off. Noel will not hit. Hines, the three, won't go. Fast pass right there. Ball goes out of bounds. Waltham. See if they can take advantage of the turnover. Pianidowski. Nice move there.
Wow.
I think Samad was looking for the pass to go outside, and he kind of lost his focus there for a minute. Nice place by Pianidowski. The spin move cuts it to 2. Barlow caught in the air. Good defensive play. inside. That ties the game. And a timeout by Arlington. And again, really spurred on by Lovell's defense. And the Waltham Hawks tie the game at 24.
I've never seen him play this good.
We saw signs of that last couple of weeks with his tenacious defense in the last couple of games.
And he is the key to this game. I mean, he's shutting down Barlow. Not that you can actually shut him down totally, but he's keeping him in check for most of this game.
It's amazing in the years that we've covered Chris Lovell, we've really seen kind of a, I don't know, evolution of a player. We've seen different versions of how he plays basketball.
Exactly. When we first saw him, we thought he was going to be a big offensive player, and then and now the best part of his game is his defense. Not that he can't score, but you've seen, I think, 3 out of the last 4 or 5 trips where his defense is just outstanding, especially when he gets a key assignment. He can just shut him right down.
Just over 4 minutes left in the first half. Score is tied at 24-24. Arlington and Waltham. I should have brought some extra tape, Scott, just in case this goes on to a second tape. These two teams tied. And nice move there inside by Barlow. Not a lot you can do about that. Hines, inside pass. Back outside. Good ball movement. Ortiz, his favorite place to shoot. A ball rejected inside by David Noel. Good defensive play by Noel. Samad. Noel will try the 3. Almost gets the Hawk inside. Barlow comes down with the rebound. A fresh shot clock. Samad will hit the shot. And Arlington with a quick flurry puts up a 4-point lead once again, 28-24. Lovell, dish it off. Ortiz, inside pass. Good ball movement there. Stanton inside, and a nice inside move there by Jeff Hines. 2-point ball game once again. Boy, just amazing quickness. And a nice follow-up there by Perry. Prado. Push it inside. Ball tipped away. Kept alive and then winds up in Phil Barlow's hands once again. Here comes Barlow now for the Spy Ponders. Stop, pop, and hit. Hines. Inside.
Nice pass.
Oh. Just good court vision right there. It's finding Prado under the hoop. Samad, no choice but to foul. Minutes, 25 seconds left. (32-28). Noel will take it outside. Noel will try a long 3 from almost from Arlington. Arlington will maintain possession. Joe Cacciatore off the bench again.
Oh, new double dribble there.
Noel. Dorsey goes strong to the hoop and doesn't get the roll, but does pick up a foul. Roger Perry picks up the foul. The scoreboard showing Samad. And Pianadosi does not get the roll. And Pianadosi misses, but Prado gets the rebound, is immediately fouled by Perry. That's 2 quick fouls on Roger Perry. Matt Prado at the line. Try the free throws again. Zanowski back into the game for Beliveau, checks out. And Prado kind of short-armed it right there a little bit. Barlow. Kind of a token look to the rest of his team there for Barlow, but more for show than anything. 36-29. Under 2 minutes left, first half. Cross-court pass. Nice save there by Prado, keeping it alive to Pianadosi. Pianadosi will put it up and in. Barlow. Oh, rims it in and out. And that foul will go against Barlow, I believe.
Well, he can't... he's going to have to be wary not to get his third before the half ends here.
That would be an issue. Well, Jeff Hines at the line. He's perfect from the line his last game against Malden. Jeff shooting the ball a little more confident at the line now. Jeff hits them both, no problem. 3-point game. Barlow looking to set something up for Arlington. Gets caught in the air there. The pass is picked off. Good ball movement there by Hines.
You got to turn around and play defense, though. Sometimes the Hawks tend to forget.
Perry inside. Hines with the rebound. Coming out of the pack for the Hawks. A no-look pass.
Phil knew that was coming, though.
Barlow got the hand on it. And a collision there. Zanowski and Perry not too happy with that hard foul going out of bounds. The fans really starting to get into it now as these two teams, things starting to get a little heated up. The head coach referees confer. Arlington bench not happy. 1-point game. Perry, who took that hard hit going out of bounds, inbounds it to Barlow.
I thought we were in Brockton there for a second.
Cristoforo won't go. Perry fights for the rebound. Hines comes out of the pack. And here comes Barlow the other way. Pianadosi, only man back for the Hawks. Noel hits the three. Final shot time now for the Hawks. Hines.
Oh, we got fouled.
It's fouled.
He's going to shoot 3.
Is that 3 shots?
He's going to shoot 3 shots. No question. As a coach, that kills you.
Well, Jeff Hines at the line for 3 shots. All the players off the court as no time is left in the first half. Oh, Hines rims Hines, the first in and out. Oh, Hines misses the second. Hines trying to salvage one of 3 shots. He gets one, and we go to halftime. The Arlington Spy Ponders leading it 39-36. And I don't know, we're going to have to get some seatbelts because I think we're in for a ride here in the second half as see Joe Cacciatore there at midcourt explaining his case to the official. Some spirited play there in the final minute.
Basically what this game is, and all of the Waltham Arlington games have been a series of runs by both teams, up-tempo games, a lot of excellent shooting, and let's hope that the fact that Waltham has the advantage as far as the number of players they play will wear out the Arlington team in the second half. That looks to be their best advantage. The first game, they did kind of take over the second half and failed to close the deal with like a minute and a half left. They had a 6-point lead, so no question this is going to come right down to the final minute again.
Well, we got a good one, so don't go anywhere. With the halftime score, Arlington 39, Waltham 36. We'll be back with second half action right after this. And here we go, second half action. Waltham Hawks trailing this one 39-36. And what should be an absolutely great finish. Shot is missed by Pianadosi, and Noel gets it to Barlow. Good defensive play there by Pianadosi. Hines. Ball partially blocked by Barlow, getting back on defense.
If anyone knew it was coming, it was him.
Wow, step back there by Barlow. Inside move and the foul. Matt Fratto will go to the line.
I like the strategy that they're going to continue to pound the ball inside, but you can't beat threes with twos, so you're going to have to figure out a way to contain them from behind the three-point line in the second half.
And Fratto completes the three-point play. Samad. Selenin.
Wow.
Pianadosi called actually before the shot. 42-39. Opening moments, second half. Neil Samad at the line for the Spy Ponders.
Having a difficult time deciding whether that was a foul on the floor or in the act.
Samad hits the first. Samad perfect from the line. Jeff Hines bringing it up for the Hawks. Ball tipped away. Ball goes out of bounds off of the Spy Ponders. Chris Lovell set to inbound for the Hawks. Chris Lovell, one of the defensive stars for the Waltham Hawks, also chipped in with a few buckets himself on offense. Stanton back outside. Lovell will try the shot. Won't go. Rebound, Pianadosi.
Oh, does anyone want to guard him?
Uncontested. three-pointer by Noel. And David Noel, deadly from three-point range. Pianadosi gets Noel up in the air, elects to dish off. Three-pointer by Lovell won't go. Rebound to Barlow. Barlow racing to get away from Lovell's defense. And fast break points working for the Hawks there. They haven't seen as many three-pointers. And a three-point shot by Barlow. Stanton to Hines. Getting it inside again. Fratto, turnaround jumper, will go. Barlow. With Chris Lovell on him. Chris Lovell's played pretty good defense for the Hawks tonight. Arlington moving inside. Samad getting double teamed now.
Oh.
Puts the shot up. No foul call there on Samad. Hines now is going to slow it down. Stanton will go baseline jumper and hit. 52-47. Spy-Ponders. Barlow with a bomb from outside. Winds up in his hands again. And I think the foul is going to go against Steve Stanton. Stanton diving for the loose ball. Minutes, 40 seconds left in the ball game. Arlington with a 52-47 lead. And Scott, is that advisable, Phil Barlow? I don't
know.
Long 3 points.
I don't know why he's just elected to start shooting from like 3 or 4 feet behind the three-point line, but
I mean that'd be long NBA range. Barlow now with Hines on him. Cristoforo will try the three. Won't go. Stanton with the rebound. Now Hines pushing it up for the Hawks. Directing traffic, gets it to Lovell. To Hines. Hines, the up fake. Will go to the hoop. Does not get the bounce.
he walked, but no call there.
No Cacciatore wanted it, as Ryan Cox may have traveled with the ball there as he was pressured. Perry. And the foul, I think, will go against Matt Fratto, and he's not happy about that. It appears that he may have got more all ball. Well, that'll put Roger Perry at the line. The crowd not too happy with that call there. Oh, is Fratto. Samad will check back into the game for the Spy-Ponders.
Essentially a six-man effort for Arlington. It's definitely going to, or it should have some effect down the stretch here.
Arlington, the 7-point lead. Hawks working the ball inside again nicely to Fratto. And the Hawks right now content to push the ball inside and take advantage of some mismatches inside. Nice dish off there. And Barlow gets the ball to Samad. Samad fouled, cannot get it to drop.
I don't even think Arlington runs any set offenses. They have two plays. Barlow drives and dishes for a wide open shot, or he just takes it himself. Actually, three, or he takes the shot on the drive.
Neil Samad at the line, hits the first. And right now, Arlington hitting a pretty good percentage from the free throw line. Samad set to hit his second shot. He hits them both. And Hines will bring it up for Waltham Hawks, who trailed most of this ball game. Hawks move the ball inside there, and Pianadosi can't get it to drop. Noel tries the bank shot. 9-point lead now for Arlington. Maybe too many up fakes there. Hines throws the air ball. Follow to Noel. He'll try the three. Won't go. Lovell will try the jumper. Won't go. Inside. Nice rebound there. And they're going to call a jump ball, and Waltham bench is up in arms. Seemed like a play we saw down the other end went against the Hawks. They're calling a jump ball, possession arrow pointing to Arlington. Joe Cacciatore staring down the referee and giving Luis Ortiz an earful as he comes off. Samad. Cristoforo. Nowhere to go. Gets it back to Samad. Finally into Phil Barlow's hands. Lovell has a fight through a pick there. Reverse layup won't go as Pianadosi had perfect position. Nice putback there as Fratto drives to the hoop, and Pianadosi will put it up and in. Follow to Cristoforo. Nice play there by Hines, the outlet pass. And they're going to call the foul there on Noel, as he really had no other option there.
Hines claimed that the ball came off the backboard, so...
trying to get the goaltending
exactly.
Well, that'll put Jeff Hines at the line. Minutes, 3 seconds left in the game. Jeff Hines looking a lot more confident at the line, Scott, than recent times that we've seen him.
In the last game we saw him a week ago, he was his stroke differed on almost every shot, and he looks like he's in rhythm tonight.
Well, Arlington with a 5-point lead, and that foul will go against Zarnowski. Follow down the sideline. Samad gets it to Follow, who's immediately double teamed. Noel wide open on the other side. Cristoforo. Noel will try a wide open three. And that's what's going to happen, Scott. That type of pressure that Phil Barlow can put on your defense, eventually there's going to be an open spy pond. We've seen already Noel and Cristoforo can hit the three. 7-point lead now for the spy ponders. Nice shot there by Pianadosi. Inside. Pianadosi turnaround won't go. Samad with the rebound. Traveling there.
He made it anyway.
Wow. He's got a good stroke, Noel, from outside. Very confident shooter, but he did take an extra step there. Luis Ortiz checks into the game for the Hawks. Zarnowski will sit down.
Well, with this the strategy that they've employed about taking it down to the post, Hines hasn't been as involved as he normally is.
And jump ball, possession arrow, going Waltham's way. 8 minutes, 45 seconds left. Level. Hines will try the three from outside and hit. Cristoforo with the two. And a foul will go against Roger Perry, pushing the back. Well, midway point of the second half. Arlington has maintained their lead, but Waltham trying to push it right here. Ortiz. Hawks continually moving the ball inside. Gets it back outside, level. Pianadosi, the up fake. The dish off to Stanton. And possession arrow will go to Arlington this time. And officials quick to call that possession arrow. We talked about that earlier in the season with different officiating crews. Some officials will let there be a little play, and some officials will go immediately to that possession arrow. Barlow. A no-look pass to Samad. Wow!
He's amazing.
Barlow, great court vision there. Finds Samad, the no-look pass over his head. The three-pointer. Off the mark for level. Barlow, outlet pass to Noel. Too hard off the background. Too much momentum there for Noel. Oh, Harry almost collides with Hines from behind. Samad comes up with the rebound. Barlow, outlet pass to Cristoforo this time. May have stepped out of bounds. The fans calling for it.
Wow. That is amazing. How do you miss that? How could you possibly miss that?
Out of bounds by a full foot and a half. Wow. Barlow tries the three. Won't go. Barlow fighting for the rebound. Winds up in Noel's hands. And David Noel will bring it up for Arlington. Barlow stops and pops the three and hits it. Right now, Phil Barlow and the Spy Ponders going off as they have opened up a 12-point lead. 6 minutes and 51 seconds left. And right there, Scott, we saw just an unbelievable missed call. Cristoforo must have been out of bounds. No?
It's amazing. I mean, I thought we were going to get away with not having our ref bashing segment of the evening, but there's been some bad calls here in the last 2 or 3 minutes, and it's helped trigger this run, and let's just hope Waltham has one run left in the tank to close this gap. Well,
Waltham right now offensively, what has been working is pushing the ball inside, getting the ball inside to Fratto and to Pianadosi, and that's been Waltham's offense for the most part, but at the same time it's been kind of neutralizing Hines.
They've gotten the baskets down low like they thought they would, but wide open threes, they just continue to make them, and you just obviously you can't win giving up three-point baskets every time down the floor. I mean, there almost really is no answer, because if you really try and extend your defense, that just lets Barlow go straight to the basket.
Well, Barlow has been a force. Reconnecting on that three there. 70-58 lead for the Spy Ponders. Fratto inside, hits, cuts it to a 10-point lead, and that's what's been working for the Hawks. The power inside game to Fratto and to Pianadosi. Noel wide open. Ortiz with the rebound. To level. Cross-court pass. Hines.
He had Samard out there. I would have taken that.
Wow. Arlington getting back, though, on defense. Samad now. Good play there by Fratto going to the floor. Level. Inside, this time to Pianadosi. And good steal there by Perry. As Pianadosi looks to pass, and the ball is stolen by Perry. Barlow will try an NBA three and hit. And that is just unconscious, unbelievable. Phil Barlow, another three-pointer. And the ball thrown away there. Zarnowski checks back in for the Hawks, who now trail by 13 and are in need of a defensive stand here.
Oh, what a fake.
Perry.
The heat from behind the arc is just amazing.
Arlington maintains possession. Perry set to inbound. Ortiz will pick up the inbound pass. And the ball stolen. Nice play by Marchitelli getting back. Ortiz. Hines. Ortiz Hawks working it inside. shot not dropping this time for Fratto. The Spy Ponders moving it up. Fowler goes hard to the hole. It won't go. Ortiz, the block, and that's going to be a foul on Noel. Last couple times down the court, Barlow not even looking at other players. 5 minutes, 7 seconds left. Ortiz at the line.
I'm sure he gets that. If he's feeling it, he has that license to shoot at will. Obviously, he can make them.
Ortiz misses the first.
I've watched Ortiz this year, and he actually shoots better from behind the three-point line than he does from the foul line. It just doesn't make any sense, but...
Ortiz hits and is immediately substituted for Stanton back into the game for the Hawks. Under 5 minutes left in the ball game. Nice steal here by Zanowski. The outlet pass. Fratto put it up and in. The 10-point ball game.
Here's where the fatigue has to be a factor.
Cross-court pass. Cristoforo works it inside. Samad. And he is fouled, I believe, Marchitelli. Foul will go against Marchitelli, his second. Spy Ponders with a 10-point lead, 73-63. 4 minutes, 42 seconds left. Arlington is led pretty much throughout. They have a 39-36 halftime lead. Samad inside. Perry can't follow it up. Bounce pass inside. Marchitelli. And the foul will go against Neil Samad.
I mean, you have to notice Hines hasn't been as involved in this game as he normally is in any game, or especially in games against Arlington. He had 37 at Arlington in the first game, and he had a great game. But he hasn't been shooting the ball because they've really stuck with this low post strategy, which I understand. But no, you can't go with a strategy that's going to take your best player out of the game.
Well, especially the way that Arlington's been hitting the threes tonight. It really forces you out of that low post game. Marchitelli, 1 of 2. 9-point lead. Cristoforo can't hit the shot. Perry fighting for the rebound, and he fouls Hines.
And Arlington has not played a 7th man tonight. They've rotated the 6 players, basically.
Yeah.
Perry, the only sub.
Perry's the only sub, right?
They all look like they're dragging a little bit.
Players tugging at the shorts, grabbing some oxygen. Hines directing the offense for the Hawks, who trail by 9. Inside, scoop shot, won't go. Fratto fights for the rebound. And we got a referee's discussion here.
I think it should have been a foul, but it's a foul.
The foul will go against Perry. And Fratto will go to the line.
That's Perry's 5th, actually.
And a timeout by Arlington. Well, right now, interesting stage of the game. Waltham trails by 9, 73-64. 4 minutes, 1 second left in the game. Matt Fratto will be at the line. And there's got to be a point almost where Waltham may be forced out of the inside game and forced to take some more outside shots. Prado hits the first. Two big free throws for Matt Prado and the Waltham Hawks, 73-66. Foul goes against Steve Stanton.
Basically what Arlington do, sorry Phil.
I was just going to say Barlow go into the line once again.
Basically what they're going to do is they're just going to let Barlow ball handle. He won't get a 5-second count because he'll drive to the hoop, but they'll try and hold it for the majority of the shot clock and then either shoot or dish at the end of that time period.
Barlow hits the first.
He's really untrappable, so you really just can't go out and play tough defense and expect anything good to happen. So.
And Barlow connects on both. Back to a 9-point lead for the Spy Ponders. And the ball goes off of Marchitelli's hands. And Pianadosi may have got poked in the eye, coming over, holding his left eye. Zarnowski will take his place in the lineup for the Hawks. Samad inside, cross court. Noel. Inside pass there. Cox misses the shot, but Samad will follow it up. 3.5 minutes left in the game. An 11-point lead now for the Spy Ponders. And a foul will go against Cristoforo. That'll send Jeff Hines to the line.
It's amazing this team plays Division II tournament, not the Division I tournament. One of the tougher leagues in the state, Division I league, they are right up there at the top. Got to be one of the favorites in Division II to go to the finals.
Well, Hines hits them both. Going against the Hawks. That'll put Barlow at the line again. And Waltham right now might start be running out of time here a little bit. They're going to have to put together a serious run. Beliveau will check into the game for Marchitelli. Pianadosi back into the game now for the Hawks. 77-68. Barlow gets the roll.
He's got to have 30 by now, I would imagine.
Point lead for Arlington. Coming up on 3 minutes left in the game. Hines. Inside. Level. Thinks about the three. Up fake. Hines almost caught in the air there. Nice play there. Shot clock down to 5. Beliveau. Nice move there by Brian Beliveau to salvage that trip down the court. But time right now, not an ally of the Hawks. 2.5 minutes left in the game. And almost a steal there by Beliveau. Noel will try the three, and they are just shooting the lights out tonight. 12-point lead for Arlington. Inside. Nice play by Samad to steal it. Pianadosi is down. Barlow. Noel wide open. Hits the three again. That time Arlington taking advantage of Pianadosi, who was hurt at the other end. Three-point attempt. And the foul is going to go against Fratto there. Samad not happy about that hard foul. And Waltham right now getting a little frustrated.
Understandably so. I mean, if I had that many threes thrown in my face, I'd be upset too.
Arlington with their biggest lead of the game at 15, 85-70.
If you watched this team all year, you'd think they'd have to move the three-point line back or something. It was too close. I mean, it's like a layup. This is the same exact thing that I saw in the last game when Waltham played Arlington. They just rained the threes, and Noel had 10. I mean, who has 10 threes in a high school game? It doesn't make any sense.
They almost should have an NBA line. In a lot of cases, that's where they're shooting from. 1 minute, 53 seconds left. Samad at the line. Misses the 1-and-1. And for Joe Cacciatore and the Hawks, it's got to be three-point time. Hines will try the three. Won't go. Inside. Pianadosi misses the shot and is fouled immediately. Cristoforo called for the foul.
Well, they've played 4 big games this year. Arlington twice, Cambridge, and Newton North. And I was at the Cambridge game. That was the best game that I've seen them play all year. They beat Cambridge by 1, I believe. And this team seems to have the number for some reason. I don't know. Last year, after the 4 overtime game into Arlington, they pretty much handled Waltham by like 20. So,
well, the Hawks right now in danger of losing their second game of the season to Arlington and dropping to 13-3. Point lead for Arlington. On the floor there. And oh, it's a great play by Stanton. Zanowski will go to the line there as Waltham, I believe, will be pressuring the ball just about every trip now. 85-72. Zanowski at the line for the Hawks. 1 minute, 34 seconds left. Zanowski hits the first. One of two, outlet pass, David Noel, wide open. He misses the dunk, hangs on the rim, collects his own rebound. That's about as illegal as you can get.
That's a technical foul. It is a technical foul.
Well, Noel, wide open under the hoop. You could see almost him gazing for the dunk. And once he missed it, hung on the rim, collected the rebound, and he'll be teed up. And Chris Lovell will go to the line.
2 shots on the ball here, so if they could get 5 points on this trip, the game would not be over. Crazier things happen last year.
Yes, we have. In fact, I believe last year Steve Stanton fouled in three-point land, hit all 3 to send it to, I think, third overtime at that point. Well, here we go. Hawks working the ball inside. Hines will try the 3, and he'll hit it. 1 minute, 15 seconds left. 85-78. And Scott, the technical foul you mentioned, they get the 5 points.
Still a long way to go, but they're certainly in the game now, whereas 15, 20 seconds ago they were not. They're going to have to abandon the low post scheme and go with the three-point shooting, though. That seems apparent at this point.
Well, it should be an interesting last minute here. Just moments ago, the Arlington Spy Ponders had their biggest lead of the game at 85-70. Scott, the Arlington Spy Ponders only rotating 6 players tonight. They've got to be very tight. If this goes to overtime, that could be a factor. Christopher Hawks try to press them. Noel answers there. Time starting to run out on the Hawks. Zanowski will try the 3. It's short. Level fights for the rebound, comes away with it. Zanowski. Level will try the open 3.
That was
might have been close.
That 3 was off by a foot.
Well, just 49 seconds left in the game. Samad at the line with a chance to put a few nails in the Hawks' coffin here. 87-78. Samad hits the first. 10-point lead. Beliveau and Pianadosi will check in for the Hawks. Samad hits them both. 11-point lead. Hines. Beliveau will try the 3 from downtown. Barlow collects the rebound, and he's fouled immediately by Level. And Barlow at the line, and this looks like time's just about ready to run out.
Well, the good thing is that they won't have to see Arlington again this year, being that they are in a different division than the Hawks are.
Barlow at the line. Amazing game, Phil Barlow. Barlow missing the second. Hines to throw up a 3. Beliveau fighting for the loose ball with Cristoforo, who goes to the floor for Arlington. Level set to inbound. Pianadosi. Cross-court pass, Level. Shot knocked away by Barlow. Barlow trying to get it up court. Cristoforo. Bounce pass and laid up and in by Cox. Three-point shot will go. Beliveau hits the three-pointer. And a quick timeout. Seconds left in the game. 92-81. And luckily for the Hawks, they will not be facing the Arlington Spy Ponders again this season, as Waltham looks like they will fall to 13-3 on this season. 2 of the 3 losses coming against the Arlington Spy Ponders. Arlington improves their record to 12-2. Waltham's next game will be at St. John's Friday. And then they'll play at Revere. Our next game will be against Cambridge a week from this Friday. Barlow immediately followed inbounds. Barlow at the line once again. Boy, he really is unstoppable at times. He really can take over
and
a
game. It's not necessarily his shooting that's unstoppable. It's the fact that when he takes the ball into the paint area, he leaves guys like Noel wide open, and he's got to have hit like 6 or 7 threes by himself.
Tom Glynn, Matt Bonomo into the game for the Hawks. Jeff Hines sitting down. Matt Prattle played a terrific game inside for the Hawks tonight. Glenn will try the outside shot. Won't go. And that'll do it. The Arlington Spy Ponders with a second half blitz. And they knock off the Waltham Hawks 94-81. And this time, not the duel that we had hoped to see, as we've seen in other matchups with the Spy Ponders and the Hawks. Waltham, kind of an interesting strategy tonight, although it worked for the most part going inside for most of their offensive points, but going against that type of firepower with Noel, Cristoforo, and especially Phil Barlow hitting that outside shot. Really, Waltham, you know, in this game for moments in the first half and at halftime, but really, the second half was all Arlington.
Barlow's an amazing player, and when he has, you know, somebody to pass to, like Noel, who just can drain the three. I mean, and actually Cristoforo is an excellent three-point shooter too. That's just you know, so difficult to defend against, because you know Barlow's obviously going to take it into the paint area and try and score, and if you collapse on him, it leaves guys wide open. I mean, you know, well, Waltham's strategy wasn't that bad. I mean, they actually got good looks in the post almost every time they went in there, but you know, can't beat threes with twos, and in essence, that's what happened tonight.
Well, we don't have any official stats, but Barlow must have been way over 30 points. Noel must have been pretty close to that as well, as he once again unstoppable from three-point land. But also, and Phil Barlow, you mentioned just his playmaking ability really forces your defense into some bad matchups, and you know, Noel is getting some really good looks. He's not having guys in his face, and even the rest of the Spy Ponders team, Samad with some big rebounds, and the Arlington Spy Ponders, you know, the team is well coached, and every player on the court seems to know what the other one's doing at all times.
Barlow probably is, as I've seen, probably the best player in this league, without question. And now there are a lot of teams out there that are going to want him to play for them next year. I don't know where he's decided to go, but and then there was that one other thing that I mentioned earlier, is the fact that with the game plan that they kind of went with, like Hines really didn't have the kind of game that he was accustomed to playing Arlington, or just, you know, a normal game for him. He had an off game, but it wasn't because he played poorly, I don't think. It was just because they didn't really, you know, he wasn't the first option like he normally is. So that's, hey, Arlington's a great team, and sure, they'll probably be one of the top favorites to win the Division II tournament this year.
Yeah, well, certainly not a case of the Waltham Hawks playing poorly. Arlington just had an unbelievable game tonight. So Arlington will move their record to 12-2. Waltham Hawks will fall to 13-3 with the 2 losses in the Greater Boston League. Now, both of them coming to the hands of the Arlington Spy Ponders. Waltham Hawks' next game will be on the road this Friday, February 4th at St. John's. Our next telecast will be Friday, February 11th, when the Cambridge Ringe and Latin Falcons, I guess they're called now, will come to Doc Cohen's Gym in Waltham. So for Scott Murray and Dan McCarthy, I'm Phil McGrady. You've been watching Waltham High Basketball.